people. Like everything's like.
Hola, mi gente. What's up? So y'all gonna get the block. Y'all gonna get some mukbang because I'm gonna eat. I'm fucking hungry. And guess who cooked this? No Saint cooked this. What's it called? Jambalaya?
No, red beans and rice.
Red beans and rice from New Orleans, baby. No Saint was born and raised in what the fuck? It's okay. You guys didn't even know that. Hi, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe. I don't care if it's late.
Are we live?
So yeah, we live. I'm eating red beans and rice New Orleans style. Very, very good and authentic. I like my Mexican food from the Mexicans. I like my pizza from my Italians. I like my Puerto Rican food from Puerto Ricans. And No Saint is from New Orleans, born and raised. So he made us some red beans and rice. We waiting on Haran. It's fucking delicious. And let me tell you, I didn't want to try it, Black Lexicon, first of all, because this is a white man cooking for me. So I was like, wait a minute now, because the last time y'all tried to feed us, okay, we ended up on ships.
That's what I'm saying.
However, it's really, really good. It's yummy. And I'm a very picky eater. I don't like cayenne pepper, onions, all that shit. So he diced it for me a certain type of way. And I ended up liking it. And let me tell you, we are surviving off of this shit because he made enough for like an army. Mm-hmm. So we've been eating it for the past couple days. Hi, everybody. The block is in Vegas.
We here. That's right. And we've been like having so much fun. We've been getting a lot done for you all. So like we can't wait to show you what we've been working on. But some of the stuff is going to be on Patreon because listen, it's real spicy.
Yeah. No, it's real spicy. People say that shit is real. Some of the shit we did behind the scenes, extra spicy, and we can't just throw that on YouTube. So for real. But we got a lot of shit that we could throw on YouTube.
Yeah.
Haran is in the back. We told him we were going live in a minute. This is fun. We're really getting to know each other. And Haran is the one that don't come out to the last minute.
He's a
diva. He's a diva.
Yes.
He's like, I'm in my trailer. We've been shooting skits all fucking day.
Oh, yeah.
You guys didn't see Lily last time we went live.
I know. I had to work. So I got here a little late. Mm-hmm. And then they had to go live without me. And I had a lot of FOMO. But I pushed through my FOMO. And I was able to click on and watch. And then they made it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made it worse.
You watched us?
I watched. And then it made it worse. Like I was like upset. I was ready to cry. Yeah.
And to answer the question, I left the cayenne pepper out, so it's not spicy. Mm-mm. But I'm used to leaving that out anyway because there's a lot of people that, especially when I'm cooking it out in town stuff, you gotta leave it out because.
Are you still giving me the recipe?
Yeah.
Isn't that your great grandmama's or something?
No, I told you who. No, it was my girlfriend's mother. My girlfriend's mother.
Tea?
That is tea.
That's tea.
Yeah, there's some tea there.
So you ditched the girl and kept her recipe?
No, I'm not.
Or did she ditch
you? Because you didn't marry her.
That's more like
okay,
it.
So she
ditched you.
That was alimony.
Okay,
the recipe was alimony.
Now, question. Do you cook this for your current wife?
Yeah.
And she don't care that you got it from somebody else?
That's kind of funny. That's kind of
how it would feel, Lily. That's why you asked me.
I'm asking you.
That's why you asked me, Lily.
Because listen, when her mom has come to stay with us 6 months at a time from Colombia, and they love it. And
so you explained
her mom asked her in Spanish how to learn to cook it. I said, "Oh, my ex-girlfriend's mother."
You told the truth.
Next time
you're supposed to lie.
And Erica was saying how good it was, and she got it.
I give her past the lie now. You supposed to lie.
Right, it's a little white lie.
Yeah, it came from your great grandma. Ain't nobody going.
But I will say that I learned how to cook it when I learned how to cook it in my early 20s. It wasn't nearly as good as it is now because I learned things that work. I added my own. My own style to it because you can meet other people and they cook it a little bit different. But it's the one thing I can say that I feel like I can put it up against anybody else's red beans and rice.
Oh.
And it's gonna place in there. It's gonna.
But this tastes like you would like Puerto Rican food because this isn't far from what my rice and beans taste like at all. It's not far at all. So we put potatoes in there. And then Puerto Ricans, I do too fucking much, put pumpkin in it. Fuck y'all.
Colombians put potatoes in.
Yeah, I don't put no fucking pumpkin in my beans.
Colombians put in their lentils, put potatoes.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I love lentils.
I can see. I love lentils too. Yeah. I love beans.
Yeah. See, but you're not Puerto Rican. Lily asked me that because if I was dating somebody and he had a recipe and he was talking about, oh, my ex taught me this, I'll throw him out
Not my
the
ex.
fucking pot.
not my
Don't
ex,
try to clean it up.
the mother.
It don't
It
matter.
don't matter.
She's
It came from
related to the
lineage,
bitch.
Okay, so yeah, that lineage, the bloodline.
She related to the bitch. Did the ex-girlfriend cook it too?
No.
Don't matter. She
But she
related
ate
to
it.
her.
She ate it. She been eating it her whole life.
Don't cook me nothing that your ex taught me how the fuck to cook.
Okay, we're not playing them games.
I mean,
No, tell them we've
yeah.
been doing skits. They're really dope. It's not your regular schmegular 1 minute skits. We are acting in this bitch. Very, very hilarious. No Saint, we have turned him into an actor, honey. Wait till you see No Saint get down. No Saint, tell the people about your acting debut.
Yeah, how's it been?
I mean, it's been fun. I've learned a little bit. It's not easy.
Because
That's
people
the-
make it look easy.
Yeah, it's really not easy. And I am my own worst critic. I mean, I look at things on video and I'm like, if we shoot it again, I'm not going to do this, or I'm going to try to do this better. Because once you see it on the video,
And you're an actor. That's what we do.
I was about to
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
good shit.
yeah. So, there's certain things where I'm thinking, I don't know, and then when I'm looking at, say, Haran doing something, I'm cracking up laughing, or Lily, I think they're really good. So I feel like I'm, just starting.
We
So,
all
yeah,
knocking
my
it
own
out.
worst critic.
We all knocking it out the park.
You saw how he left my fucking name out of there? Like I'm not even here. He
What?
said Haran and Lily.
Well,
Oh, so I ain't good?
But like, Lily is a model, and Haran is not an actor. You're an actress or an actress.
Oh.
So tell the people about how am I as a director? Wait, what
Very-
is this? What is this in the red beans and rice? What part is this? That looked like it was
That's
a
like
pepper or
celery.
a tomato.
It's probably like a
It's like a piece of celery. or
celery.
something.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah,
All right.
it's not a pepper.
I don't like peppers.
We don't
So
put
tell-
peppers in there. I haven't put peppers in there.
Tell them why not. It's like you women always want to make something out of nothing. It's food. No, give me some food, coño.
Right.
Tell the people about how am I as a director? Am I an asshole director or am I a good director with them?
No, you heard. Well, last I said you're really good. I said you're a really good director. She blocks things out. She, you'll give an idea and she'll say, don't do it like that. This is, fill in here, fill in there. I think she's and it helps me because I'm always, and it helps me. It helps me like figure out what I'm supposed to do.
You've been taking good direction.
Mm-hmm.
That's the major point. We can work with people who just know how to take direction because this is like you're doing the learning curve in real time.
Yes.
So I'm like, this is years with us. It's years in
Yeah.
the making, and we know about angles and lighting and our good side, our bad side, and all of that stuff. Like we kind of.
And you gotta excuse me because I'm doing the tired, hungry eating. So if I look sloppy, oh god, I'm fucking tired. And it's how I eat when I'm tired. I start feeling like I'm drunk.
Yes, Pop. We have a cinematographer who's here with us. Thankfully.
Oh yeah, my family's here. All City Smitty. He's been shooting everything for us. The fucking angles that this man is doing for our skits is insane. I mean, I came out here with an idea for us to do skits, and I was gonna do them quickie skits. This dude is making these skits look like films, like mini films, and we are so excited to share it with you. We got some really sexy shit coming, but again, we may have to do a Patreon for that because we gave y'all a lot of entertainment for free, and this is extra special. So we're gonna give you all the skits. We're gonna give you all the funny shit.
And the other reason that shit might get us put off YouTube, so it's got to go on Patreon because there's a lot of things going on.
You're gonna see us like you've never seen us before, and you're gonna see a lot more of us than you've ever seen.
Like my mama and daddy saw me when I was born.
Black eyes, peas, and what else?
Black
Lima beans.
Excellence.
Oh,
What's
lima
up, Fighter Complex?
beans. Yeah. Well, I don't know where you're from. Obviously down south.
I grew up on red beans, black eyed peas, and
Oh, yes.
lima beans and rice.
I mean, he's just black. That's all.
And
He
he's
grew up
black.
black.
I like.
I'll tell you
I like
one
black
thing.
eyed peas.
Hell yeah.
I don't want to keep dwelling on the red beans, but it was really
Dwell on them.
it was
Dwell, don't
really it
say.
was really interesting because I was making it and I knew Jen was apprehensive and I said, listen, you just try it. If you don't like it, not everybody's gonna like things. Lily was all about it. Haran, I didn't see Rob, I didn't see Smitty try it, and he was around and I was cooking it. And so I
Was
said,
you scared that you made all that and nobody was gonna eat but me?
Well, I just wanted people to, and like Haran said, I don't know, it smells good, but I said, just try it, And then another thing is, I had a friend that I hadn't seen in 20 years, and he came to pick me up. We went out last night, and I said, hey, you want some red beans and rice? Kind of like just a passing line. He's like, hell yeah. And he's like, I can't find anybody that makes red beans and rice. You ruined it for me.
How does you put that together? Yeah. I love it.
Somebody missing. Haran!
So anyway, my point was, it was really interesting. Like he's out here in Vegas. I hadn't seen him in 20 years, and he was still about it. So hey, if you see me, I'll make
the Block Babes is looking for you.
Grab a seat.
They talking about you missing. So you gotta say hi to the people. They literally like somebody's missing. He's not missing, he's right here, but he's the diva of the fucking block. He only comes out, he's like in his trailer the whole time. He only comes out, okay? Only comes out when it's time for him to come out. Otherwise, he don't come out. He don't come out.
I can't read all his comments. It's really hard to see him.
Oh yeah, we made it work.
Oh wait, don't we got enough light?
Oh, somebody tweeted. Excuse me, relax.
Oh.
Hi. There goes Haran. He said, so what if, let's fill the people in, because some people were upset that they missed the first live. So now that we've gotten to know you, because you don't know anybody really till you fucking live with them, okay? So in a short amount of time we've been together, we've already learned certain things, the little nuances that we all have. So let's go over it again for the people. What have we learned living with each other? And let's make it even more fun than that, okay? Let's talk about what we learned about living with each other, and then what would get on our fucking nerves if we had to live with each other for longer. Go.
Oh, you was ready to get
started. Damn, Haran! Damn, Haran! I told you he was the diva. You would think I'd be the diva. Este.
He had it.
No Saint is an unbearably driven person in the fucking morning. Like, nothing can be this fucking important that early in the morning. Like, seriously, outside of literal life and death, nothing can be that important. I mean, this dude's got pots banging 8 a.m. It's just like, Jesus Christ. And he's cheerful. He's smiling alone, smiling to himself as he's cooking and shit like that. And I'm like, this is just, I mean, it's just his thing. You know what I mean? It's just his thing. I'm kind of, I'm not really awake until it's like midday.
Say hi to the people. They were asking who was shooting for us.
More than people make me want to fight sometimes.
Leave Rob alone, man. This guy did a great job. Shout out to Rob.
Shout out to All City, Smitty.
Yes.
Absolutely. But again, with No Saint, that early morning thing, it's just this thing. It's not my thing. I'm not really awake until 12 p.m. And I'm really not awake until about 5 p.m.
Yeah, that's me.
What would get on your nerves living with me long term?
Living with you long term?
Yeah. What would get on your nerves?
You constantly calling me every fucking
time. I was gonna say, y'all like brothers.
What, like when I'm like, Haran?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Did you say no earlier when she called your name?
I said...
Because I sound like she said, Haran? No. Oh.
This is pumpkin. That's pumpkin ice spice. She been hanging with us. She been shooting with us too.
Oh, now she's difficult to live with.
Yes.
Very, very much so.
Because I call you all the time.
Yes.
Like, really
you know what he's not telling you? The reason why I call him all the time is because he always goes off missing.
Yeah. See, we didn't really ask that.
But we're telling the people because the people want to know what is like us living together.
Oh God, no, Pop. You super chatty in the morning. No, we will fight.
Yeah, we don't do that.
A social media reality show. Check that out.
Just no, man.
Hello, that's what I'm talking about. Look right here. Thank you, Why Not Learn. You all need to start a social media reality show. We sure the fuck do, honey. We got shit coming down. All right, but we can't be all negative, even though you little negative Nancy's like drama. What's a good thing about living with No Saint?
Ironically, he's very cheerful.
You know what?
It adds contrast to.
Yeah. You know that? Like, you have that person that the thing that you love about them the most is also the thing that can hurt you.
Yeah.
It's just like you just look at him and you're just like, oh God, this guy's just unbearably naive. But it works for the whole system
It does.
Everybody can't beat me. I'm just cynical to this. Just
It's
cynical,
fucking not.
cynical.
Happy Moon Day.
Yeah. He's that guy. He's seriously that guy.
And he's willing to cook.
Oh, and he cleans.
And he
Yeah.
cleans.
And he keeps coffee on deck, and I love
Yes.
coffee. He keeps coffee.
That's
on deck
because
24 hours.
he's scared straight because he's married to a
Oh.
Latina. So
Yeah.
he came scared straight. So
So
that's great.
outside, like I would just tie him up in the morning
Mm-hmm.
and then release him when I wake up.
Mm-hmm.
or no, I can't tie
Like
him
a
up because
Roomba.
that's when you clean.
Mhm.
You clean the
I'm like a
morning.
Roomba.
You're like a Roomba. So I'll just put a muzzle on in the morning while you're cleaning, and then we can start talking once my coffee kicks in, the second cup.
All right, you said I would annoy you long term because I call you a lot. What would be good about living with me long term? You better say something nice. You gotta think about it.
Yeah, I mean, because you came out with
Actually, there's one thing. I don't want to be too sentimental, but aside from the loudmouth behavior
this
and
is
the
what we did.
over the top shit,
No,
blah
this is-
blah
this is
blah.
like this
No, wait a minute. Outside of that, outside of that stuff that people are used to, the brand. Janice is a very sweet woman. She's very sweet.
Very
I
good.
keep trying-
Malarkey. She's very sweet. She's very much about family and everybody doing things together and going out together. And that's one of the reasons why she calls me a lot, because she's like, "Where's Aaron? We're all supposed to go out together."
See?
And
I'm a big happy fan.
yeah, you know.
I be trying to tell you, sons of bitches, I'm a very nice fucking person.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
There you
thank
go. Yeah.
Okay, so what's good? What's good about living with Lily? But what would annoy you?
She brings that just diva model extravagance that's very, very
She does because
very
I ain't gonna
just
bring her.
dope. She's just like always on. Just always on with
Think
that.
so?
Yeah, she's always on with that. Like it's showtime at any
Oh yeah,
given
that's
moment.
true. Yeah.
Any given
With
moment.
her,
Yeah.
with her. You know what I mean? But let's see.
Always on.
Yeah, that's kind of it too. Where it's just like, you know what I mean? Like literally, she could wake up and you can just like just slam the door and be like, "Showtime!" And she's like, and just gets into character and just like, Jesus, just relax.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
It's not gonna be okay.
but that's about it. So let her rip. What is it about me that you guys love or hate? Jesus Christ, hasn't even been but a full week yet.
Right. We're
You
like
know what I
we
mean?
get our first fight.
Like,
Brianne,
Brianne,
We get to do it live.
what fucking get on my nerves? First, the good thing. Haran is a man's man. Like he's carrying bags. He's making sure we safe. Where the women at? So I commend him for that. That's a beautiful thing to be around a man. You feel safe around him. It's good. Women can be women when we around men that make us feel safe. Right? We could sit in our divine feminine. Oh, you're not feminine. Well, when I'm around a man's man, I can be quite feminine, right? What would get on my nerves? He fucking slow to do everything. Like, I'm like, I want to go. Where's Haran? He probably heard that a million times in a couple days. He fucking takes long to, I'm like, Haran, where you at with it? And then check this out. Check out what he does. Oh, Haran don't play, right? We'll be like, oh, we leaving in 5 minutes. Haran's down. He's like, okay, 5 minutes. If it goes 5 minutes and 1 second, he disappears. I'm like, it was 5 minutes and 1 fucking second. We have to go, and he barricades himself in the room. We have to go fucking fish him out. It'd be 5 minutes and 1 second. So that's the only thing. That's my good and bad. Excuse me.
Oh, are we going to Red Rock tomorrow? No.
Whenever we can pick a time. If we go on tomorrow, we can.
Y'all going to Red Rock?
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna be back before
listen,
noon?
I'm hesitant.
I'm not fucking going because
well, that's okay.
Why are you
All right, let's just skip the. It's my.
Yeah, it's your
turn.
let's skip to the good part.
Let's just skip to my good, bad, and ugly.
Let's hear it, white
Good and
man.
ugly.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it, white man.
about me.
No. Well, Haran.
We're gonna keep
I
it
have-
100. We're gonna keep it a stack. We're
Hold
gonna
on, did
keep
you
it
see what the last
100.
one says? The last comment. That's hilarious.
I would like to see a workout session with everyone in it. We just shot a skit in the gym, honey.
Yes.
So that's coming too. We got content on content on content coming. Hold on to your little tiny seats. Go ahead, no saying you were saying.
Well, Haran. As far as Haran goes, I'd have to see him a little bit more to have complaints.
Oh, the shade. The shade.
I don't see him most
Cat.
of the day.
Cat, because you got complaints already.
No, that's my complaint. Is he's never out.
He's looking for
Oh,
more.
sarcasm.
He's
Sorry,
looking
I'm
for
tired.
exactly
I didn't get
shade.
this. I didn't get the sarcasm. I'm tired.
Shade. Yeah, the shade.
I was
is out.
Listen, Haran and I,
I quote the
we've had some good conversations already. I would like more good conversations, but I understand some of it. Some of it he's working, but there's sometimes like I don't know if he's outside because he's like he disappears and I don't see him, and I'm just like, oh.
He wants a bromance. He wants a bromance, Haran.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
He's trying to get a bromance.
So as far as Jen goes,
Why you drop my
other
name
than
like that?
Other than that, wait. First of all, the good about Haran is he's very honest, and and like I said, the conversations have been great. So that's my compliment. I think he's a good guy. Now with Jen, she's excellent at everything she does, but the negative part is, and she knows, and they're complaining about me. I am up. If I'm out and go to sleep at, when I made these red beans and rice, I went to sleep at 2, woke up at 6, and making red beans and rice because it had to get done.
You sound like a black woman talking about you sleeping over the stove.
Yeah, no. But what I'm saying is like
It's like a strong black
I'm
woman.
up. And today I woke up late. Today I woke up probably like 10 o'clock in the morning, and we didn't get started. Like Jen says, okay, come get me, and blah blah blah. And then like 3 hours later, I get the call to come get her. And by the time we're starting, it's almost time to go to bed. So what I'm saying is, I'm here. I'm thinking, Jen, man, it's all about work. It's all about work. For me, work starts in the morning, and you go until. So that's my only complaint.
No, motherfucker. Work starts with the directors on set.
I'll tell you that y'all minorities need to get your shit on time.
Oh, you cracking the whip?
That's what that man said.
No, my thing is,
I may show up late, but I get the shit done.
True, we get a lot done.
That's the typical response.
No, because I
Hide the
know.
knives.
No, here's the thing.
Hide the wives and knives.
Because yes, I was late. Went to sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning. We've been busy. We haven't had any like rest or relaxation or sitting by the pool. We landed. We've been working. Yes, I went to sleep late at 4 o'clock in the morning. Then I got here late. We did go out last night. But I already know, even when I'm late, how fast I could work. If No Saint would stop fucking suggesting his one-liners, we'd get through shoots faster. Since you want to throw shade.
That's fine, but like, okay, we got stuff done today. But like, I'm thinking like,
You
I'm
do be
sitting.
on that Ryan Reynolds shit though, like.
I got an idea. I got the guy.
What
That's No Saint on set. I got an idea.
Picture this.
Right. That's him. He'd be like, what if I come in with the banana and throw, no, what if you don't come in with the banana? What if we just go
Stick to the script.
stick to the script
Right.
with the face, with the, yeah, but no, I'll take that. That's true. Yeah, that's true what you said. Can't deny it. If it's true, it's true. Lily,
All right, you ready?
love of my life. Let me
Ready?
know the good, the bad. We got to keep it a stack for the people.
Right, exactly.
We're not gonna lie to y'all. Ain't no cap over here. You know the block ain't no fucking cap, son. I'm tired, so forgive
So
me.
this is how we gotta do it. All right, so I'm starting with my friend over here, No Saint. Love you, No Saint. Yeah, so look, right, I'm gonna tell you about me. I'm not a morning person under any circumstances. There's only 2 things I wake up early for.
Yeah,
No, not even that. Check and a flight. Okay? We can do your dick afternoon. All right? The other thing is, so
you don't like morning sex, Lily?
I've never been into the morning sex thing, but I'll give it to my man if that's what you need. You know what
I
I'm
would
saying?
too, but I'm not into it because
Yeah.
the pussy hasn't woken up yet.
Exactly. Remember I was saying like everything.
It feels extra warm because the pussy been sitting overnight,
Right, exactly.
but it's not woken up.
Marinated pussy.
Yes.
Take a shower.
Huh?
That pussy needs to take a shower.
Oh, you just.
When you wake up, you take a shower.
You're just in a bad space.
Continue, Lily.
You're just in a bad space.
Continue, Lily.
It's another thing you need to do. didn't even know how to shut the fuck up. that's definitely something you need.
Back to Lily.
Okay.
Hi, Mom.
So, all right. Mom.
This food was good. Oh my god.
Hopefully that'll get me out of trouble.
Yeah, well, I'm stuffed.
Yeah, so yeah, No Saint is just super white and super friendly in the morning. And I'm like, tone down the whiteness, tone down the friendliness, and but yeah, that's me with all people who talk in the morning. I just have a thing that people shouldn't be alive before 9 a.m. All right, so that's that. But No Saint is dope when it comes to a lot of other things. So it makes up for the morning thing. I have coffee when I wake up because you're up so early. I have food when I wake up because you're up so early. So yes, I'll complain about him and then eat his food and drink his coffee.
Amen, amen.
That's how it goes. Haran here, yes, Haran is super, super helpful. Like definitely makes us feel protected. Like last night, I was like, I gotta go to Walgreens. It's right across the street. I go walk. I gotta get what I gotta get. And he was like, oh, we're walking to Walgreens?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh.
Carried all the bags back. It was late as fuck. I would have carried some bags though, Haran.
Did you see about to let me have it when I tried to grab a bag?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, you won't be catching me doing that again. So no, I really appreciate that. And just the conversations and stuff like that. We went to the arcade last night. We played a lot.
I got pictures and videos of that. So we got pictures and videos of a lot of shit. And but right now we've been working so much. We haven't been, posting shit. That's why you haven't seen us.
I got one post edited today. I was so proud of myself because it's been difficult to do. But yeah, Haran disappears, right? So it's like he's Houdini. But yeah, so that is that. Jen. Now, this is the thing with Jen. It's a couple of things. The same thing I love about Jen would be the problem because I've been in this situation before. Okay, I've been in this situation before.
Let me have it.
So it's kind of like that double-edged sword. Jen and I, we create very well together. We bounce off very well together.
Yeah,
amazing. And I've lived with someone that I bounce off really well like that with. And it's like we become fucking workaholics.
Yeah.
And it becomes just so intense because we always having ideas and and so it's like you can't get anything else done because you're just always creating. Mm-hmm. And so that will be a plus side, but like a side that because it won't turn off, right? It sounds great. But sometimes you turn this shit off so I can just relax and watch TV and do nothing and be lazy. And I don't feel like I'll be able to be lazy as much around Jen. Yeah. I like to be lazy at times.
But you know what? Crazy twinsies. Because I like to be lazy. Okay. Right? But with you around,
that's the problem.
I can't because it's like
problem.
Lily, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, Lily want to work. I gotta fucking work. But that's a good thing and a bad thing because we can't. Like when we're apart, it's like I can kind of hide behind, nobody's around. I don't gotta work. But when I'm with Lily, and not just Lily, but with these guys, it's like I'm forced to be better, and that's a dope squad, bitch. Mm-hmm. When you're around people that force you to be better and want you to be better, and you got great minds, but everybody's coming from a different experience. I'm so fucking excited to bring you the content that we created in this past couple of days. But with Lily, the plus is you know what I'm saying? The makeup. She did my lips today. It's still here, honey. Look at the DSLs.
I mean, Jimmy wanted me to do her makeup. I'm like, but for what? I love the way Jen does her own makeup because
I be trying, Lily. I be trying.
Some people really don't need it like that, right? A little piece of concealer, a little piece of a lip, some rouge, and that's it. I feel like any more would give her real drag queen.
And they've done that because I've done
drag queens.
We do.
But that's not the look you're going for.
We do love drag queens, but a couple of times I've been on set and excuse me, Pepsi. I literally will go to the bathroom after my makeup is done and with my little tissue, and I'm like, what the fuck were they thinking? And I have to take some off because it just makes my face look harsh. And I don't got that type of face. I don't have those cute little tiny features. Yeah. So I'm like, you gotta leave my face alone. Leave it be.
Yes.
But that's what I love about Lily. It's like a walking, moving, talking stylist, artist, model, actress. She kicked ass today. Improv was through the roof. Fucking and everybody takes shocking. I get very frustrated when I'm directing. They take direction excellently, and it saves me time and it saves me frustration. They need one direction. Like if they do something, what's the note? That's how I do it. Also, when I'm being directed, I'm like, what's the note so I could get to it and we can knock it out. And I've worked with people on set who call themselves actors, and it's hard to direct them. And it's like, no, I said say it this way, and then they do it again the same way. And I'm like, no, say it this way, and then they do it again the same way, and you just got to move on. So No Saint, for having absolutely zero experience, has been fucking excellent. However, sometimes he's a little too enthusiastic, and he's adding shit to the script. And I'm like, Nipsey Hussle, make sure the niggas around you stick to the script, right? But I would take that. I would take that with enthusiasm over somebody that doesn't really want to be there. So I'm gonna have to write a film for all of us because it left us wanting more. I just got to get here earlier.
A lot of stuff came out a lot better than I would have.
No, seriously.
Thought.
No,
I didn't think it was going to be garbage.
Right.
But when as an artist, you go in, you have your vision. You really just hope for the best most of the time. Yeah. You know what I mean? You just hope this shit comes together. Sometimes something completely different comes together, and it's dope, but it's not necessarily what you had in mind. This, what I had in mind, when she was telling me what she wanted to do, it far superseded any of my expectations. Mm-hmm. And she had the right person to put it together. And that's the thing too. Mm-hmm. It's very important, especially when you're working on a grassroots level, to have people who really know what they're doing with the least amount of equipment.
Man, say that again.
I mean? Like I've had to show up to gigs, as a studio musician with just, my guitar and my little amp that costs like maybe $100, but I know how to play. I know how to cut down on noise. I know what I'm doing. So the guy who's a producer doesn't have to tell me to take 50 takes, doesn't have to clean up what I'm doing, because I can actually pull this off clean. Mm-hmm. If you have somebody who knows what they're doing mm-hmm. and can take direction, mm-hmm. trust me, 9 times out of 10, you'll have a great product.
Mm-hmm. Let's give me one thing that we like about ourselves. Since you're over there bragging on yourself, we'll brag on ourselves too.
I'm not bragging on myself. I'm just saying,
that was bragging, Ike.
You know what I mean? I was just saying what I know what I've done.
He's like, I'm this shit on set. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't gotta tell me to do it twice because I'm that motherfucker.
One take wonder.
So let's chat. Listen to me. Chat. Throw in the chat one thing that you like about yourself. And we'll say one thing that we like about ourselves. Lily, what's one thing you like about yourself? And it shouldn't be tough. That's the key to this question.
Right.
It is.
Okay.
It shouldn't be tough because we're quick to compliment other people like this.
I give away compliments for free all day long.
But that's the problem. Because we talked about it I was talking about it a few minutes ago. I'm very critical of myself. Like when I see myself on the camera, mm-hmm. I'm constantly looking at, okay, I shouldn't have done that. I need to do that better. But sometimes you don't have a second chance. And that's so yeah, it's hard. I don't know. Well, listen, I have a lot of criticism of myself. I just do. I mean,
okay, you're not taking direction well now. I said, can we talk about one thing you like about yourself? You don't like anything about yourself, No Saint?
I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. No, I'll say this. I'm very critical of myself. But I learned how to deal with those things because I have to pick out something that I can say, I'm good at that. You have to learn how to give yourself flowers.
I know, but this is going to be, I don't want to get emotional, but I even remember before my dad died, he was telling me that he was proud of me, and I just felt uncomfortable. I was just like, it's not that big. Like what I accomplished, the things I did, it just felt, I'm like, but it was hard for me to even say thank you because I just don't feel that way about myself.
Very, very.
I don't know why. It's just, I don't know.
Well, the contradiction about a lot of people, and I'm going to tell you this, a lot of people do a good job because deep down they think that they don't deserve to be told that they're doing a good job.
Yeah, that's where it comes from.
So to compensate for that, they do a good job. You know what I mean? When in reality, you should do a good job because you love what you're doing over the sake of the task. Now, I definitely understand. I definitely get it. You know, a lot of times, you go through life and you are in a space where you're trying to supplement for something you didn't get in your childhood. So you overcompensate and so on. But a lot of times you got to let stuff like that go. You got to forgive yourself for some shit and be like, hey, man.
It was kind of crazy, too, because, like, my dad wasn't, I'm different. I tell my kids I love them all the time, the hugs, all that kind of stuff, because that generation and generation before didn't do it. So that compliment that he gave me, he wasn't ever that person that never made me feel like, anything was wrong. But that compliment he gave me is kind of something that you want. But when I got it, just felt like I don't feel it. It's something I don't feel about myself. I think
you didn't deserve it.
Yeah. Because as much as you do, like, you might be doing really good, but you always feel, at least for me, I'm really not. You know what I mean? Like, I could do a lot better. There's a lot of flaws, and I just
since y'all don't like yourselves, let me read what the chat likes about themselves. Tap records.
You could go, man.
Tap record. I will. Oh, I will. I got a list, honey. Don't play with me. Tap record says, I like that I'm able to lift people up, even if they don't deserve it. Even if they feel they don't deserve it. POP says, I like my optimism. Tristan! Brienne says, I'm talented. I can cook, sew, do graphic arts, and make my own skincare products for my small business. YouTube Press says, I love being told how great I am, but I'm used to being lied to. What else, chat? What do you like about you? So what do I like about myself? I got a fucking list.
Let's take the cliff notes.
Okay, the cliff notes. I like that I look really hot still at my age. I like that I can visually, tangibly see when I've made someone better because they met me. That fills my soul. Like, I feel like I could be in my deathbed and be like, oh my God, I helped this and this and this and that. Even if it's a small thing. I like that about me. I like that people see my spirit for being genuine. Like we were talking about lately, like children. And then when people get to know me, they're like, oh shit, you're not even what I thought you were. You're really X, Y, and Z. Because I don't Don King myself. Like a lot of people try to announce how nice they are to people, how truly what a good person they are. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. You're going to meet me and then you can decide yay or nay. So I like that about me. I like that I can cook. I like that I know how to pick a motherfucking winning team back.
Facts.
Okay. And I like being able to see the best in people, right? Where they don't see it. And I'm like, no, there's more of you in there. Let's peel the layers off and get down it. So that's it. Now, let me stop because I could keep going on.
I would say one thing, though, and you didn't say it.
But,
you are very much an idea machine.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I was saying. That's the thing about me and Jen that I feel like we wouldn't go to bed. We would never get no rest.
You very much are. Like that's your shit. Like folks, this woman comes up with shit when it's like 11 p.m. at night on my end, and this woman is just rattling off shit, and I'm just looking at the fucking messages, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? And then when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh shit, it's a good idea. You know what I mean? But anyway, Lily, since you can't, I'm not saying you can't, but
no, I can. I was like, okay, I don't get the question answered often.
I would say this though, what you have been in this dynamic, particularly for me and Jen, is that you have been very much an amazing source of mediation for her and I, because if left alone for too long, she and I would eat each other. We would literally fucking gnaw on each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you came in and you were just this buffer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She provided you provided this thing for her where I can just go off and be like, okay, let me just leave
Yeah.
And she can like.
Jen needed some more feminine energy
Yes,
around her.
yes.
Because we love our men. We really do. We really
Leland.
do. But baby, sometimes we need the girl.
Y'all haven't been cut because Lily's around.
I can imagine.
Because I have another woman I can look at and be like, girl. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah,
And then we do that, and that calms us down.
right.
Like if you think like on YouTube, I'm like, look, she's actually nice to you motherfuckers on YouTube compared to behind the scenes when we get into it. You know what I mean? You know, when we get into it and she's like, ugh, and I'm just like, and then it's just like, and then we do that for like 15 minutes, and then we go start the show and act like that nothing ever fucking happened.
They're
for
like
sure.
two siblings that love each other and will throw each other down the stairs.
Yeah, because
But
Harami
we'll put a
getting
Band-Aid on each other.
we will put a but I'll cut him and put the Band-Aid on because he gets on my fucking nerves, and it's funny because a lot of people be like, oh, you agree with everything she said, y'all simple. We fight all the time. Like we need a reality show and y'all can fucking see the real deal. However, the reason why we get along the way we do is because it is our language.
Mm-hmm. That's all it is.
That's all it is. It's our language. And a weaker man couldn't deal with how we speak to each other, right? And a weaker woman could not deal with how he speaks to me, right? Other people, when I get in a verbal fisticuffs with them, specifically men, I'm like, oh, fuck out of here. You dead to me. But with Rohan, it's like we have the very, very similar backgrounds. Very, very similar backgrounds.
And I think that's where the understanding probably comes from a lot of times, where the energy is. It's like,
yeah, because we could get into it and it'll be bad. And then he'll be like, what's the topic today?
Right.
And I'll be like, oh, we're talking about relationships. And it'll be like nothing ever happened. But it's because we speak the same language, we're cut from the same cloth. And it's like, so it's like, we know, and there's never like animosity. But we get in a verbal fisticuffs, like if we go in. And then it's like nothing. It's like
it's
no wait, can you go?
Okay, I'll go. Okay, so I am talented. I will say that I'm very artistic. So I just love to create. So I'm a creator by nature. Anything, I'm self-taught with a lot of stuff. Everything actually I've done, I'm self-taught. So I do a lot of things. Let's see. And one of those things that I like out of everything I do, I'm most confident in makeup and then modeling. Yeah, those are my two confident. But the acting thing, I was like, okay, put together.
Listen,
I'm right.
That improv you was doing today, Lily, had me.
It was
sending me. You have to see the improv Lily does.
Really
have you acted before?
Very little.
Okay, no, you look like you acted.
Your timing.
Yeah, the timing was like when we was boom, boom, boom. Huh?
Oh, yeah, I do a lot of acting in the bedroom.
What
I'm
the
saying.
hell?
I like the role play, baby. I don't play many roles.
David Dillon said, jump it together, Fantastic Four. Great chemistry.
I want to send out some appreciation. Top Records. He was checking out the live stream last night.
Tap Records.
Tap Records.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Tap.
Yeah,
Records.
I say hi to him on your live. I don't know if he saw me.
Yeah, Tap Records.
He's always supporting.
And there were a few other people. I know Misty Unicorn was. She made a comment about the guy's machinery.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to chastise her.
His machinery or his machine?
Yeah, that. Yeah. She said, "Oh, he's got a nice something or other," and I was like, "Misty Unicorn."
Hey, Misty.
But no, thanks for checking it out.
Unicorn horn.
Oh shit!
All right.
Oh shit!
But another thing is like the personalities. It's interesting the interaction. Like for instance, we were doing something yesterday, and Jen is very straightforward, and for me, I'm more like I'm trying to read. Like there's certain things like, but we're just different. We're different. I'm like, I'm like trying to smooth things out, make sure like nobody's gonna get up. I'm worried about people getting offended or something. I'm sitting there mumbling to her like, man, stop it.
And what I said to you?
You said, mind your business. But it's a difference in personality because I'm constantly trying to think about what other people's perception might be. You know what I mean? And for me, I just think that's the difference in our cultures where we came from. Like New Yorkers are really straightforward.
Yeah.
And where
We're always in a rush.
Yeah, you see something like
That's what
that. See, I wasn't even around for that, and I already know that that's a trait of hers that's similar between her and I, because we're in our minds, it's like, no, just get the fucking shit done. Just do what the fuck I told you, and we wouldn't have this argument right now. So with that, I'd be like, oh yeah, I understand what's happening, but for someone who isn't, look, most people aren't confrontational. Okay, they're just not. You know, I mean, most people spend most of their life not trying to be confrontational.
Yeah.
Jen is a very confrontational person.
Am I?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's very confrontational.
Am I?
I understand. I get it.
Pass me the red tablecloth.
You two are the confrontational.
We're about to have a red table talk. We're gonna put the red.
No saying and I are the peacemakers.
Yeah, and she and I are the confrontation.
So whoever wrote that comment, I saw that yin and yang, and they're
Yeah.
right.
Oh, POP.
Mm-hmm.
and that's something that being together you find out. Like I found out with Lily, we can understand each other's sense of humor. Like I'll say something and it's totally being like sarcastic and Jen's like, oh sure, and I just look, and then like Lily's like, I got it. You know, I made a couple of jokes, but they're like very dry sense of humor jokes. You know what I mean? Like you got to read in between the line type jokes. And Lily gets it.
Well, you know what? That's my issue. My sense of humor is very dry. That's why it's hard for me to write stuff online, because I'm like, they're gonna really think I'm serious. You know, and then some people think I'm serious in person because I say it so dry sometimes. And I'm like, oh no, I didn't fuck five people tonight.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I can get that, because like Jay and I, our sense of humor is our shit is a little dark.
Yeah.
Right.
Mine is morbid though. I have a
like we send each other shit in the DMs.
Yeah.
And it'll be so bad. It'll be like kind of somebody got their head chopped off and be like, yo, this motherfucker stupid. He was on the dick.
And we're sitting there dying laughing.
And it'll be morbid. It'll be like, oh, that's why that motherfucker got his arm ate by the alligator.
Yeah. It was actually a motherfucking dick in his arm ate by the alligator.
Yeah, I will think that's true.
I have a morbid stuff. But see, my family's like that. My family, they find everything funny.
Right. Like, like the two of you, I totally appreciate it, because it's necessary.
Oh yeah.
You just can't have too much anything, you know what I mean, going on. You know,
for real.
So it just balances out everything. Balance is key.
For real.
We do have a lot of balance here. That's what makes the show so good.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes we genuinely really like each other, and
we really do.
We bounce
I
off
genuinely do
well.
like you guys. Really
yeah. And No Saint is really trying to learn about the colors. He asked a lot of questions. He asked a lot of questions.
A little too much, where it's just like, you don't gotta like us that much, because we'll never like you that much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's well, me personally, I'll never like anyone
that much.
No one gets it. No one ever understood it.
Right.
Just about it. Yeah.
Tabitha says, are you doing a Red Table Talk skit? Gotta have No Saint playing the Will Smith part. We actually are gonna do a Red Table Talk skit, but No Saint's gonna play something else.
He's gonna be in Utah for 4 days.
I know. I was like, when he sees that comment,
yeah, I love Utah. Oh my god,
Utah.
I'm curious to where you're.
Utah one more time.
Oh, I'll take us to Utah.
I know, right?
Utah.
I was in Utah.
We're in Vegas. I don't want to go see no fucking mountains. No Saint. Yes, it is. It's waterfalls or something. What is it?
Ooh.
Grass, cows, and mountains.
It depends on which one you're talking about, but
Okay.
depending on what you're talking about. But
Which Utah you wanted to take us to? What's out there?
Which Utah? The other one.
I don't trust nothing about Utah as a black man.
You don't like the Mormons?
What happened out there?
Are you afraid of the Mormons?
No, I just don't trust anywhere. Like, I've seen so
Salt
many
Lake
horror
City.
movies.
That's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? I don't trust anywhere where it's just too many white
But
people.
I was shocked that there's way more black people, because Orlando just left there, and he was shocked how many black people he saw.
Like, how many
He
black
didn't count
people?
them.
Like,
Oh no, you talking about the other black?
yeah,
Other black people.
yeah. Like, how many
Oh
black
yeah,
people?
I don't know how. But that's up for
Is it-
debate. That's up for debate. There's the other black
Is
people.
it just hue? Is it just
It's
a
the
hue?
hue, yeah,
You know what I mean?
a brownish hue.
You know, I don't know. I just, there's just something about Utah that, you know, in my mind, and I've seen the city and I've learned some things, and I'm just like,
Well,
I
he's
don't
going
know.
to Salt Lake City, which is a lot of beautiful mountain ranges up there, but
okay.
we're not even close to that part of Utah.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to go to Aruba.
I was there last year.
Aruba, Jamaica.
It was really
Ooh,
nice.
I wanna
Yeah,
take
I
you
like
to
Aruba.
Bermuda, Bahama. Come
I
on,
wanted to-
pretty mama.
I wanted to
Lago.
go to Paris until that gentleman told us that the skit, he said that shit smelled
No,
like
let me
shit.
tell you about him. He's a grifter. He's a grifter.
Oh, okay.
Who? What?
We laughed about
What?
him the whole time we was over there because he did it to London too, and we was like, oh, it took us 2 minutes to realize what his whole thing was.
Okay.
He realized that's what's going to get all the eyeballs on him.
Well,
So he'll
makes sense.
he'll find a piece of dust on the ground and be like, see, this place is dirty. That's why y'all need to come here. Like he does all that. And he's super popular
That's
now.
his shit.
Yeah, that's his thing.
shit.
Because that shit was funny though. That
It was funny as
It made
fuck.
me not want to go to Paris.
Paris is awesome. I was
It's
just in
awesome.
Paris.
But he did London too. He did London too. And
Paris
it,
is awesome.
It was nothing like what he said at all.
Hey,
Listen.
Andrea, how mama? She was just out in Vegas. We hung out for a little bit.
Listen,
Someone
Paris-
said, when are we going to play Twister? I don't know if we're going to get to play Twister.
Nah.
We would have to go to. I know you ain't playing Twister with us. But we would have to go to Walmart and find that shit. Again, this was not even a trip for fun. We getting a lot of work in. We're trying to do as much work as possible so we can get one day to sit by the pool, at least one day
I'm
to
gonna
sit.
pull out my bathing suit.
Right? We got the little bikinis and shit. We doing real good, Andrea. Very busy, very tired. We are working. We're working our asses off. We are working. It's very hot. Today it was 104.
Oh,
108?
Wow, dude.
Okay, 108 degrees today. That's what I'm saying. If y'all go to Red Rock, y'all better, I don't know, take a lot of water.
Morning.
Take a lot of water.
Yeah, take a lot of water and Gatorade or something. Or
See,
Forgot to
when
go
Lily
home.
says morning, it's not the same morning as when I
Oh,
say
that's
morning.
right. What morning you talking about, Lily? Because you know,
yeah, that's what we got.
No Saint got the real
Yeah,
morning.
Yeah, you
He's
got,
talking about the real morning.
Yeah, you knock on the motherfucker
Yeah,
door
what
5
morning are you
a.m.
talking about?
I'm talking about getting out there because we got something going on tomorrow afternoon.
Right, but what time?
I don't know how
what
far this
time
place
you-
is.
It's not far, but it's like 23 minutes max. But what,
Really? That's
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
No, it's not, Lily.
I went. It
Red
didn't take
Rock?
Us, yeah, it didn't take us that long to get there because I went from the strip, and the strip is right here.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't.
tell
You
you.
got
Yeah,
to
we
You got to
gotta find
check that.
out, 'cause,
I'll
yeah.
tell you
Because
right
I
now.
remember when I went to Red Rock, depending on where
Well,
you
it's
go.
huge. I'm about to say it's huge. If you go to the edge,
I'm like all about like I know this isn't gonna happen, but like I think morning. I think like rise and shine.
oh, rise and shine. Like rise with
Let's
the
get
sun.
out of here.
You talking rise with the sun?
Or just when it's cooler, not like when
I
it's
told you this man like
This
the
man
first
talking
time.
about 6'7".
Yo, I told you when
Oh.
when I woke up and went back to bed
Tomorrow,
at 6 a.m. This man was up with lights in this
Oh.
motherfucker.
tomorrow we're gonna have a party, a little get together, for some friends and us. It's gonna be our theme is gonna be beige, brown, or white. So we're gonna have a little afternoon get together. Whoever comes through, we'll take some pictures and have a little shop talk and things like that.
Awesome.
No, I've never been to
Yeah.
Hoover
It's
Dam.
What cake
about-
icing?
28.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Get the cake icing.
I've never been to Hoover Dam.
If
I'd like
it's
to
too
go.
much trouble,
It's
if it's
28
too,
minutes away.
Let's get the cake icing.
if it's too much trouble, forget the
I-
twister.
I'd
Then
probably
just
go
get
to
the cake
Hoover Dam,
icing.
I
too.
don't know what the hell he talking
How
about.
far are we from
No,
Hoover
because
Dam?
we have a vehicle now.
Yeah,
So
how far
You
are
be wanting to see? No, so you be wanting to see ugly shit.
What?
The Hoover Dam is some ugly
I've never seen
shit.
it.
Like
Yes.
But
it's some
No,
ugly
I want to see
shit.
beautiful stuff.
All right, so
and
then you don't
nobody
want to go to the Hoover Dam.
Nobody wants to go that far.
I don't want to go to the Hoover Dam, bro.
No, we don't know. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about I said there's a lot. Listen, if you travel 2 hours away from here, it's gorgeous.
Right.
Yo,
It is.
Lily.
No, it's true.
POP said Lily talking about 11 o'clock.
yeah,
Right. That's what you. I don't know if you
More
know.
like that.
I don't know if you
that's-
know this
That's
crew.
morning for us.
I know you know this
That's
crew.
what we talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like my morning is not their morning.
Mm-mm.
You know.
But I mean,
Look,
I'm willing to
YouTube press.
negotiate. Can we
YouTube
keep
press
that?
said.
Yeah.
YouTube press
Okay.
said. Does the sphere measure up to the height? Can we
I
go
haven't
see
seen
the?
it.
Let's go see the sphere.
Let's do that.
Let's go now.
Let's go now.
Let's go now.
Let's go.
Let's go
See,
see the
the-
sphere.
We can
Nah,
do
I
it.
go to the spear now.
We can go. All right.
Negative Nancy.
It's right
Yeah,
there.
well, it is. I'm not going there.
You see what I'm talking about? You see,
Damn.
we got time to drive over there real quick, look at the sphere,
Everyone's
and
talking
come back.
about
It's Saturday night.
it. Sure enough is.
Oh my God, Ron. Come on, YOLO, you in
Yeah,
Vegas.
man. Yeah. I'm your
Put a
little
one.
outdoor.
Put a one in the chat if Haran should come see us here.
I can put that one as much as y'all want.
It's a vote.
Oh,
We're living in a democratic society.
Wrong gonna be that one motherfucker that's gonna be here while they go out to go to the motherfucking spit.
We live in a democratic society, Haran.
Throw them ones up.
I don't
Throw
tell
them
you.
ones up.
David, that shit's expensive. David Dillon talking about, I told you I'd jump off that building. You talking about that sky thing?
Wait a
that
minute.
shit's
YouTube is
expensive.
opening tonight? You didn't say that?
What?
Oh, so you'll go see YouTube? But
No, he said I heard YouTube is opening it. That shit been open. So if YouTube opened the Sphere, that was a long time ago.
Oh. Gotcha.
Oh, you was about to change your mind?
Oh, YouTube? The
For
group you're
YouTube?
talking about, right? Okay.
I like Bono.
Haran, you can't sit in the car and just ride over there with us
Why would I sit in the car?
because you don't want to get out because you don't want to do shit else
Why would I sit in the car while you're going this fit?
because you don't want to get out the car.
You really try to outsmart me right now. You see what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? This is the shit I'll be talking about. Be doing that 3-car Molly shit. And then I'll sit in the car and then she'll come back and be like, look, listen, you're sitting in the car. Why don't you just come out?
Take for a group picture.
She'll do shit like that.
For a group picture.
Like, yo.
It's just we don't have a lot of time, and I'm trying
we
to
have
stuff
time,
everything
But everybody
in.
likes to sleep.
Yeah.
No, we don't have, and that's why we don't have a lot of
We got
time.
time, man.
We don't
This
have
is gonna
time.
be good. We're gonna be all right.
We all
Sphere,
know. We all know
I
who's been
promise
in the
you, the Sphere
military.
ain't going no fucking where. That
And that's
shit
another
ain't
thing.
going
I've
nowhere.
been getting up at 3:30 for like 10 years in a row. I'm traumatized.
Well, yeah,
Jesus
you're
Christ.
Me.
3:30?
Me.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Listen,
And
now.
listen, we've got access to a free car. I can
like
get
free.
free.
That's why
I
we
got
gotta-
access to free parking anywhere at any of these casinos. I have free parking. Yes.
Listen, so tomorrow, check this out. Are you going to Red Rock?
No.
Okay, he's not going to Red Rock.
We having a get together tomorrow.
We are.
Yeah.
2 to 6.
Because I'm thinking, we can go to
Yeah.
So y'all going to Red Rock.
I know,
You're
I
not
know.
going to Red
I'm
Rock.
back and take a nap before
The-
the thing.
Our
We're
get
getting ready
togethers
for
from
the
2 to
get-together.
6. So after the get together, then you're gonna want to go see the Sphere, or you're gonna be like, no, that's it. The party was
How
enough for
about,
me.
how about we just get to tomorrow?
Because tonight is still young.
Yeah, y'all can go.
It's 11 o'clock in Vegas.
Yeah, I know.
Are we gonna go see the Sphere tonight or tomorrow? You want to do it
I
tomorrow?
say let's go.
Good.
Django said, "Let's go."
Well, hold on, we negotiating for my tomorrow time. Hold on, let's see what we're talking about.
but let's be realistic. What time are y'all gonna get up to go to Red Rock? Let's just set the
Listen,
time now. Set the
It's
time
only a
now.
half an hour away, so I mean,
Okay, so what time, would you like to walk out this door?
Yeah,
That's
listen.
what I need to know, because for me it takes.
just a reasonable time because we're gonna.
Don't
get
say
back
reasonable.
here.
What time? I'm asking for a
No, because my
time.
time is
Okay.
Listen, no say.
Yeah.
Listen, no say.
Okay.
He's complaining about people not, but he's like, I don't know, no time.
Listen,
What
listen,
time?
This is
8,
what I'm
9,
trying to explain
10.
to you. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. You have to tell black people what time you want to do things so
Right.
we know when to be late. You know what I mean?
You have to lie to us.
You got to tell us. If you tell us 1 p.m., we like, okay, I'll get there too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
So
You can't.
I'm like, are you okay walking out the door at 9?
yes, I'm okay with it.
Okay,
Okay, cool.
Jesus. He did twist his arm for time and he's doing complaining about time.
The walkout time.
Yeah.
Because that tells me what time to get up.
Yeah.
9 a.m.
Yeah, that's
I can
fine.
do that.
All right.
All right.
YouTube
Deal.
press said, if Haran doesn't do the Sphere, I'm sending you pics of me in a Biden bikini.
Nah.
And I'm not shaving my beard either. Yo, Lord.
You're gonna look like that drag queen we saw last night with the goatee and all kind of stuff going on.
Bro, I done seen weirdest shit already in L.A.
POV said, it's 11 o'clock on the block. Go get the drop top, cruising the streets. Oh, man. I got a real, real pretty little thing. Can no sing?
No.
Okay.
I pull up, anticipate. Everybody, good love won't keep you waiting. I got plans to put my hands in places I never seen. Girl, you know what I mean. Were y'all singing with us? You know what?
There's an interrupt.
Ain't got a rush. I just wanna take it nice and slow. So what?
Go say that of harmony.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Brienne was singing with us.
Put the link out in case somebody want to come.
No, sir.
Okay.
Um,
There's another shot down.
No. No, listen, get used to rejection around me, all right?
I have.
Oh shit.
It didn't take long.
Oh shit. See, no saying. See how good that feels.
That was good. That was good timing.
It's good.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
good
where
time.
is Kiki at? Running behind her.
Listen.
You've actually grown, sir,
A lot.
as an artist.
Oh yeah, a lot.
As an artist,
yeah.
as a creative, as a performer
Yes.
around these people, man.
Well, appreciate it.
You
I'm
know,
trying.
And I will say this as a person who a director. You know what I mean? Jen is very strong in that area.
Yes, she is.
Like she's
I
very
agree.
clear on, sometimes when I'm dealing with people, they have a vision, but then you got to help them with their own vision.
Ooh.
I've
You
worked
know,
with people like that.
Ooh.
Like, and you're like, why the fuck am I here?
Ooh.
No,
what I mean?
yeah.
I'm
And
not here to tell you how to flesh
Right.
out your fucking vision.
and that's great because
You know, Jen, our style is very similar. I was shocked. Like, because Jen and I do a skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
All we need is a skeleton. And we can fill that shit in
Right.
quick. Just give me the skeleton.
Yeah, what's the gist?
Just, what's the gist?
Give me the gist. Give me the
Fill
gist.
that
So we
shit
can
right
no,
chop chop.
I agree. And that's what people like myself need. I need, because I don't have the brain that can see the whole picture and see how things look. I need to be like directed, especially when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Mhm.
I need to know what you want, and then if I can put it in my mind how to do it. Because
Rob,
I can't
you
just
gonna go
think
see
of
the
how
Sphere?
this looks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's I
Come
have to
with
give
us.
I give people piece
Yeah.
by piece.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see it
Yeah.
until it's fully done. So and people who work with me a lot, they understand. They're like, I already know, just trust her.
But she's clear on her direction. She's very
Yeah,
clear.
I'm very
And
clear.
I'm like, got it. You know,
Yeah.
got it.
Very
I know what
clear.
you
And
want.
that's why I need to work with people that here's another thing. When you're working with someone who has a clear vision, just a little tip for everybody. Stay out your feelings because ain't no fucking money in there.
Mhm.
Right. And when I'm very snappy when I'm directing, and I love my team because it's like ain't nothing personal about that shit. That's her creative way. Everybody has a creative way. It's like, what is my motivation? It sounds funny, it's a joke, but everybody has their own creative way. Like if you didn't know, James Gandolfini, who was a great method actor, he played Tony Soprano in The Sopranos. He's a method actor. He will walk around with rocks in his shoes so he could feel pain, so he could keep a scowl on his face. And you think that's deep, but that's his method. And somebody else may be able to do that without rocks in their shoes, like a Pacino or a De Niro. So everybody has their method. So I love working with people that don't get their feelings hurt, because it's not about feelings. It's about let's get the job done, right? If I wanted to hurt your feelings, that's a whole different conversation.
Right.
You guys know, y'all watch On the Block, okay? But I love that my team is like, okay, what's next? And then when they do give an idea and it's not good, they don't even take that personal, because they know this is a gumbo and everybody's just throwing things in a pot. And something is good for the recipe and something isn't. Like No Saint, he wanted to do a line in the last skit we just did. And I was like, no, let's just go. And he was trying to understand why it didn't fit. And I said, it didn't fit here because the gist of this skit is this. However, we can put it over here.
As a service of purpose.
Right? So it's like if we're doing the gumbo, no, we don't put pumpkin spice in a fucking gumbo. We
No
put
raisins.
pumpkin.
He wanted to
No
put
raisins.
raisins in the
That's exactly what he did. He wanted to put raisins in the potato salad.
put.
That's what he did.
It's good.
Right? The raisins, we weren't making cookies. The raisins go better than the cookies.
Right. That was a good analogy right there.
YouTube Fresca says that's good. Yeah, so yeah, we got a great team. We hope we're very dedicated. We're very excited to bring y'all entertainment. So the only thing we ask on your end is that you do like, subscribe, and share, and talk about us. Tell people to watch us. See, I didn't ask for one super chat tonight, but I am asking that you support and share. If you see one of our lives or our stories, just hit like and share, just like you share everybody else's shit. No, we're not celebrities, but if Jamie Foxx says something, you'd be like, hey, share, right? You have this tendency to share shit, but the way we get out to everybody, if you really love us like y'all say y'all do, and I believe you, share, like, and subscribe, talk about it, share shit randomly. A story stays up for 24 hours. So if you see any of us do something, just throw it in your stories. You know what I mean? It'll get the audience over to us. That's all we asking. Okay? And I'm sticking you up for a like and a subscribe and shit, twisting your arm. Don't get used to us so much and don't love us so much that you stop helping. Okay? That happens in relationships too. Y'all get used to motherfuckers so much, you love them so much, you stop growing with them. And we want you to grow with us. We're doing this work for you. This ain't for us.
Mhm.
We didn't do this work so we could stare at it.
Mhm.
We doing this work for y'all, and we love doing it. And I hope you guys enjoy it as well. We got some good shit coming. So on that note, Haran's going back in his room. We're gonna go see the Sphere, and we'll get some video for you guys of the Sphere, and we'll bring it back to you mañana. Thank you, POP. POP is part of the family
Yes.
too. He gives us music for
Sorry,
the show.
POP. I wish I could have gave you some of my red beans and rice, but maybe next time.
Next time, yeah, because we are gonna do this trip annually as we pick up,
I
and
want
even
Tristan too. I want Tristan to come.
yeah, Tristan couldn't make it. He's getting married, and then he got school, but he wanted to come too. So, all right, guys, stay tuned for us. We will get some footage for you from the Sphere. The Red Beans and Rice was amazing. We're gonna do this annually, so the more people want to join, but just know that you're going to be. If you come with us, it's to work. Okay. Trabajo, okay? It's not all fun and games. We like to be productive. Okay, guys, so we'll be on tomorrow, right? So Red Rock for you. I'm not going to nobody's fucking
Yeah,
Red Rock.
I'm going to Red Rock.
Red Rock,
Yes.
Lily, and No Saint. Party for us, 2 to 6
You want
p.m.
photographer tomorrow?
You sure?
Okay.
You go to Red Rock too, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, Brienne. Brienne gave us a super chat. We love you back. Kiss the baby for us. The black baby. Our first black baby was had by Brienne. Lefty, honey.
Love it.
Okay. All right, guys. So we are out. Continue watching. Watch out for us tomorrow. Hit that notification bell so you know when we come on, because you don't know, we can't even give you a time of when we coming on because we're doing so much shit. So good night. Thank you for being here with us.
Good night.
Good night. What you said about me, no saying?